Okay, part two of how I got on 3 top high ticket offers as a closer. So, I'm going to talk about my daily routine and what I've been doing. So, I am in Bali, Indonesia, which basically means I am 12 hours ahead of EST time, most United States time zones, which is pretty much like the opposite. So, it's 6:30 in the morning here, which means it's 6 p.m. EST time. So this was really hard to navigate in the beginning because I thought, maybe I could balance it out, do some hours in the morning, do some hours in the evening. Tried that, didn't really work. Because most offers are looking for full-time workers, and I think if you have like time on your side, you have like a day job, you can be a bit more picky. That's cool, like that works for you. But for me, I needed a job ASAP, and I have the time, I have the space, I have no distractions. I don't have another job, so I was like, I need to make some income, so I need to adjust to make it work. And basically, because I was trying to do it before like that, like being in my normal, like waking up and being awake during the day and sleeping at night. I was working really early hours and then late at night, so I was pretty much getting like 3 or 4 hours of sleep in the evening, and then I had to take naps during the day, and it just became like, well, this is just silly. Why don't I just fully commit? And now that's where I'm at. So I basically I sleep during the day. I go to sleep around 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. I go into my bedroom. I don't know if this would be useful for anyone, but just in case you're on this side of the world, this is how I do it. I make sure I black out my room. I had to sort of get a little bit of help with sleeping. Like I took a sleeping pill once or twice just to like get me kind of, because I was waking up in the middle of the day, and that was really tough. That was really, really tough. Like sleep is so important. I have worked jobs in the past, like my last career, I was working 20-hour days. Like I'm used to like grafting if I need to graft, but it's not a long-term solution, right? So basically, it was really not, it was affecting my mood, my productivity, just not having that consistency, that stability of a routine. And that is something definitely important. You need to have a locked in routine to see success, because there's so many moving parts of this industry. And again, I always say, control what you can control. There's so many things you cannot control. So you got to be like, what do they call it? Like a shogun, a Japanese shogun, with everything else in your control. Makes me sound a bit crazy, but I'm just telling you guys what I do, okay? Like, this is just what I do. So I go into my room, blackout. Adjusting was the hardest part. So I sleep from around 12 p.m., wake up around 7 p.m., 8 p.m., depending on the day. Sometimes I even sleep a little later if I really need it, which is also important. You have to listen to your body, because sometimes your body knows best. And so I basically have my work hours anywhere from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. the next morning. So yeah, I work about 12 hours straight. I know that probably I don't know if that does sound like a lot to some of you or not, but that's just what I do. My last job, I was working more than that, and it was heavily physical, unpredictable. At least I can work from the comfort of my own home. I don't have I don't have the luxury, well, not the luxury, but like, well, you have the luxury. I don't have kids. I don't have really people that depend on me or that I need to take care of. So I have that sort of, I don't want to phrase this wrong, but like I just have that flexibility, basically. Of course, I want kids one day, but yeah, anyway. So that's what I do. It works well for me. How I balance a social life is pretty difficult, pretty much non-existent. there's a lot of sacrifice that I've had to make this work, basically. And so if I was to like hang out with a friend, I would basically say, hey, we can hang out in the evening. We just have to plan ahead of time. It would have to be an early dinner, and I can't drink. And you kind of learn quickly who your friends are, actually, if they're willing to accommodate that and they really do want to see you, which is kind of nice, actually. It's like a nice filtering system. And then in the morning is quite nice because then I go have coffee. Well, I don't actually have coffee because then I can't sleep, but I have smoothies, or I do my errands in the morning after 8 a.m. I just kind of like, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. I do my errands. Maybe I go to the gym like every other day. And yeah, so that's kind of like my home routine, my work routine. And I do that about anywhere from 5 to 6 days a week. I make sure to give myself at least one day a week to just totally reset, sleep in, get like that, catch up on that like deep, just get that one day of deep sleep, I would say is important. And then also just to shut my brain off and just kind of process things. And that's when I like to do these videos too, because this is also helpful for me. It gets me like unloading kind of what happened in the week. Because I just like go, and sometimes it's like I'm on autopilot, and I do feel really energized by my work. I love what I do, and that makes it a lot easier. I feel passionate about all the offers that I'm on and the work that I do, and I approach it with a lot of intention. I'm not doing it to exploit people or, yeah, it's very important for me to do it ethically and to have a huge why, which is they talk about that a lot in the space. So yeah, that's basically my daily routine. I will now go into what's really important in terms of the key factors, values, and tools that are really important that goes into my daily routine, and what has been super important to get on offers in the next video. Thank you.